up your brown book, baby. It's for you, it's for us. The fantasies, no one can judge us, no one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you.
Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Shay Baby, and welcome back to another episode here at the Brown Book Series. All right, y'all know what's up. It's 6 o'clock. Call your friends, get ready to share. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please do so. And let everybody know that the Brown Book Series is on. Coming up. Oh my God. Y'all know I love my little, contemporary romance, my little historical romance, and my little stuff like that. But baby, sometimes in the midnight hour, I thought I'm gonna put one in the air and not one back. I had to hit a little, I got to go over to my little urban fiction, little street lit, And Be Love is one of the ones I fucks with. So, y'all know what's up. Go get your friends, tell them we on. I'll be right back with the award-winning author, Be Love.
Brown Book Series presents Raw Romance Readers and Writers Experience. Save the date, October 28th and 29th, 2022. Brown Book Series presents Raw Romance Readers and Writers Experience, October 28th and 29th, 2022 at the Westin Old Town, Alexandria, featuring some of your favorite romance authors: Brenda Jackson, Beverly Jenkins, Iris Bowling, Deborah Fletcher Mello, and so much more. The Raw Experience will include book signings, meet and greet, photo ops, vendors, shopping, surprise celebrity guests, and live performances. Registration is wide open at brownbookseries.com. Save the date, October 28th and 29th, 2022. Brown Book Series presents Raw Experience.
And we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, please bring into the stage, the first time here at the Brown Book Series, please welcome award-winning bestselling author B. Love.
Thank you. Hi, that intro.
You like that, girl?
I love that. I was over here dying laughing.
How are you, darling?
I'm good. How are you?
Girl, I'm good now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. So one thing I do love about this platform is that I get to talk to everybody I be reading. I'll be like, how you be like looking at something on TV and be like, oh man, I wish I could meet that person. Or you're reading a book and be like, dang, I wish I could meet that person. I can meet that person.
It's amazing.
Isn't
I'm honored. I'm truly honored to be here for real.
Thanks, darling. Thank you. So Be Love. Here at the Brown Book Series, we get real nosy. We want to know all your business, okay?
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about Be Love outside of the literary world. We're going to get, to books is what you do. We're going to get to all that. But what is it like in the day in the life of award-winning bestselling author Be Love?
A day in the life. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm not as structured as I try to be. So my days are honestly either extremely laid back and relaxed with me doing nothing, or the total and complete opposite, very hectic with me working from sun up to sundown. I try to take some of the responsibilities, I guess you can say, off my plate because I am a full-time author and a full-time publisher. So I do things like meal prep and try to keep a housekeeper and things like that. But for the most part, I'm either just chilling, binge watching something on Netflix, or writing. There's not a lot of in between. It's either nothing or on 100.
You know what? I like that though. I like that.
I have no chill, or I'm all chill.
No in between. No, that's it's about like me. 0 to 60. It's like I'm either at 60 or I'm at 0. Like,
yes.
I am not even. These pajamas are gonna stay on this weekend. You hear me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I absolutely love it. Now, Be Love, you have your own publishing company as well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
First of all, before we go into the publishing side of things, girl, how did you know that you wanted to be an author? Don't tell me you 9 years old and
12. Honest to God, it's always been in me. It's always been there. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I started with music and poetry.
Okay.
And then when I started reading The Fly Girl and The Coldest Winter Ever and all them Triple Crown books, I started writing books. So I think I finished the first one when I was 18, and I've been writing, trying to get in the industry since then. I think I got in at like 25, so I've been doing it for real since 25. But yeah, since 12, the words have been flowing in some form or another. Poetry, songs. I was a rapper. I called myself being a rapper. I was a rapper for like 4 years.
Okay.
It's always been there.
She rapping and shit. Let me find out.
Now, don't ask me to do nothing today.
I'm ready to be this time because this is your first time here. But the next time your husband come, this motherfucker, I'm rapping. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I absolutely love it. Now, okay, that's how you start being an author. Now, have you always been? Are you considered a hybrid author, where you're traditionally published, or indie, or are you just completely? It's always been what y'all call it, ebooks. Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. Like
I've always been indie. Well, I've been under indie publishers and I've been indie self-published, but I've never been signed to a traditional publishing company. That's my goal. But so far, it's just been indie self-published and under indie publishing companies.
That's what's up. Okay, girl, Miss Yo Go, girl, who we need to talk to?
Yeah, listen. Whoever, if anybody that can give me a 6-figure deal, I ain't signing for nothing unless I can do that on my own. So if they ain't bringing me no 6 figures, I ain't trying to talk to them. But that's a goal for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that. Well, girl, you're doing a hell of a great job on your own. Doing wonderful. Now, what made you start your own publishing company?
There was a need. I started November 2015, and at that point, it was. I hate having this conversation because I can't hold back. There was a lot of urban fiction and a lot of urban romance, but it wasn't true romance. It was urban with some love stories in there or some dates and all that kind of stuff. Right. And I wanted to do traditional romance, but I had that little hood thing in my books that wasn't really accepted. So I was like, I gotta create a lane for authors like me who aren't 100% traditional, but aren't 100% street lit or urban, so that we can feel like we have a place to belong. So BLP is for the authors who don't write just one thing, but are amazing at whatever it is that they do write.
I absolutely love that. That's what's up. I interviewed one of your authors, Monica Waters. Yeah, I love Monica.
She's dope. She created her own lane with that country hood love stories. She's a beast.
Girl, and they country hood too. You hear me?
Yeah.
Just like me. I think it's boys from Decatur, Georgia. What the hell? Yo, absolutely love it. Yeah, she was like, I want B Love. I was like, oh, I gotta talk to Miss B Love, yo. Like, I absolutely love that. Yeah, she got her own lane, honey. She sure did that.
She did.
Now, B Love. It brings us to the first segment here, the Brown Book series. I'm gonna take it easy on you.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it easy. Called Name Their Book. Well, we take a passage. Yep. We take a passage or a character's name, or if we give you a character's name, it's because you have some series. It's the main character of that book. A passage or something related to one of your books, and you gotta name that book.
I'm gonna try.
Come on, girl. You listen. I already got faith in you.
I need it. Okay.
She said, I need it. Put my glasses on so I can see this faith that we have in you. Hold on.
Oh, we
see this faith, honey. All right.
I got over 100 books. This is gonna be hard as hell.
Yo, you sound
Jesus, I'm scared.
Don't be trying to talk yourself out of it now. All right, you ready? I like this this one right here. Okay, cool. Hold on 1 second. Name that book. My cousin was one of the baddest living. She could stand in front of 100 men, look sweet as pie, and shoot her gun before any of them had a chance to pull theirs. Name that book.
She makes the dope boys go crazy.
Crazy. Got the dope boys go crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, that's my listen.
Mm-hmm.
I like that right there. You hear me?
That's one of my favorites. Yeah.
Girl, one of my favorites too.
Whew.
Yeah, I said,
If I didn't know that one, I was gonna be mad at myself.
See, that's what I'm saying. You know, you be like, okay, all right, next up. Name that book. His fine self. Kareem Calabaloo.
Her Gangster the Gentleman.
Her Gangster the Gentleman. You know, let me just say something real quick. That book, let me see. You named that. You did that because he was a gangster and a gentleman. I was here for all of it. I was here for all of it. Now, one thing I like about any authors as well too, because like your titles and stuff, you can kind of just do you. Did you come up with the title first, or did you write the book first?
I guess I can say the title first because it came from that the Dave East song. Mixed with a Gangster and a Gentleman.
Yeah, definitely.
That's been in my head for years. And so when I was building his character, I knew I wanted him to be kind of rough but sweet at the same time. So I was like, he's going to be a gangster and a gentleman. And then it was like, well, that's his title, Her Gangster the Gentleman.
I love it. I do. I was like, oh, B, she said that. All right.
Thank you.
This series I absolutely love of yours. Name that book. When I'm with you, sex ain't a factor. I love and respect and care about you too much.
Yeah.
But when I'm with a female like her, that's all she has to offer me.
Can I get a hint? Can I get a hint?
Maya Angelou says she knows why. Maya Angelou says she knows why they sing, honey.
Let me see. It's a series. He's a cheater.
Well, yeah.
Is he a cheater?
Well, technically, no. They ain't together, kind of. You know what I'm saying? She waiting on him, and he trying to get right. But you can't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really giving him what he need right now, so he can go over here and bed this one over here and just do her any kind of way because he love you. So then he gonna come back, and y'all gonna live happily ever after.
I'm not finna lose, but I have no earthly idea what this is.
Girl,
what is it? Can I get a word? I should have known it.
You should have known that.
I'm going through that series as we speak to re-upload it under my account. Why didn't I know that?
Girl, let me tell you. That whole series, I love them cages. You hear me? I love this series of yours. It's only 5 books in this series, girl.
Yeah. And I wrote it like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's holding on. Why didn't I know that?
It's holding on, girl. It's like literally like, ooh, holding on.
I'm gonna have to add some new content when I re-upload it. I'm trying to get it done by the end of this month, but it'll probably be next month, to be honest. But it's coming.
Okay. The whole series or just like
the full thing? I got the rights back to it, so I'm gonna re-upload it as a standalone. All 5 books are gonna be included. It's gonna be re-edited, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm here for all of that. I need a copy of that, ma'am.
I got you. I got you.
All right, name that book.
Okay.
Character. Maliah Dixon.
Lord.
Below.
This seems so easy. Hold on.
Listen. Put the ghostwriter on the line. What did you do it?
Can I get a lifeline? Can I call a reader?
Dixon. You know they know. They in the chat right now talking about, I know this.
Maliah Dixon.
Maliah Dixon.
Who the fuck is Maliah Dixon? Maliah Dixon. Jesus. Maliah.
It's an old one. I'm talking about, what's that church song? Take me back, dear Lord. To the place where our first was found. Take me back. Maliah.
This is horrible. I should be ashamed. Maliah.
In your defense, you got your books and you have all, you do have a publishing company. So I'm sure you're reading a lot of books and going through it, I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to let you have that. I shouldn't. You should just, right there.
I never would have guessed that.
Why? You would never guess that.
I'm okay. This was the drama with that book.
Okay.
I wrote it in like 2 days.
Oh.
I got a cover done, and then I had to get a second cover. And I was so stressed out. By the time I put that book out, I was like, I don't ever want to think about this again.
You know, forgot about the whole damn book.
It's like I forgot. I blocked them out of my memory. I was so stressed over this book.
Why were you so stressed over this book?
It was okay. I'm not the typical author. Like, I don't take months to write my books. I write full time, so I'll write 8 hours a day and get done with a book in like 4 days.
Girl.
And this one I wrote on my way home from a trip on my phone.
What?
2 days. That was the most stressful thing, but I had to get it out. But it was so stressful. I was like, I don't want to see this ever again. I don't want to hear these names no more. I don't want to hear nothing about no overflow, because I did it on my phone. But yeah, I legit blocked that whole book out of my memory.
I see. You done blocked all of it out. Okay.
I did.
Girl, a mess.
Wow.
I love it though. I absolutely love it. The honesty of it all. See this one, see, girl.
Never would have guessed that. Jesus.
Name that book. Last one. Let's see, can you get this one now?
I gotta get this.
Yeah, you better get this one, Bila. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
He blocked me in the garage. I had to flip the table over to get out. Will you top me him?
Okay. Yeah, that's Mister Librarian.
Now see, the newest release, Mister Librarian. Now, hold on. Before we talk about this book, it's the cover for me. And let me tell you about this. That cover right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up here like, was she? Okay, before you tell us about the book, girl, what inspired this cover?
I was on, I think it's called Brown Stock Imaging.
Okay.
And I downloaded like 3 pictures for this one particular guy. And I don't usually do the clean cut, normal looking professional men. So I wanted a challenge. And then I saw the picture and I had the concept. Shout out to Mercy B for doing the cover, because she snapped, and that was all her. All I did was send it to her. That was all her. She did that.
She
I
did
can't even
that.
take credit for it.
Okay, Mercy B. That is what's up. I was like, yo, this cover is everything, honey. I'm like, okay then.
And he was perfect for it.
Yes, he definitely was perfect for it. So tell us a little bit about Mister Librarian.
Okay. So, and I know this one because I just did this one, so I'm ready for
look, thank the Lord.
So Khalil is Mister Librarian. He loves books. He loves literature. He loves knowledge, period. He's a professional, normal Black man on the surface. But he does have some very interesting hobbies. And I guess you can say talents and interests. His family has a very adventurous and dangerous past. So he kind of, I don't even want to say he has a double life. He has a triple life. You have Khalil, the library owner, the normal professional man. And then you have Sanchez, who's into some erotic things. And then you have just that nigga in the streets who don't care about nothing, nobody except for his family and his woman. So he's a very, multi-layered librarian, to put it simply, because that man was all over the place. But yeah.
He was all over the place. Now, how did you come up with him being a librarian? Exposed to like a teacher, just a regular professional businessman. I'm like, a librarian.
A friend, actually, I call her my idea fairy. When I'm stressed out, overwhelmed, can't come up with anything, because I do this so often, I do 1 or 2 books a month. So there are always moments where I can't come up with something for the life of me. But because this is my career, I can't just be like, oh, I'm not going to write a book in 3 months or in 6 months. I can't do that. Right. So if I'm ever stuck on an idea, I have my idea fairy, and she's amazing. And whatever idea she gives me, I use as a foundation and basically just make it my shit. So she had the idea of this Black badass librarian man who kind of had some ways about him. And when she told me and I read that and I saw it, I was like, okay, I have to do this. So we made him the librarian. We put him in the streets. Well, I put him in the streets. And I knew I also wanted him to be not necessarily traumatized, but I knew I wanted him to have some wounds. But he had to be worth the struggle of getting honey. So I knew just making him a librarian would be boring. But I was trying to do contemporary romance instead of urban fiction. I can't ever just do contemporary romance these days. So that was the street element. And
the hood won't let you go.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me go. It wouldn't let me go. Then we had to add, the BDSM to make him that book bae type of feel. So it evolved. Every time I would sit down and look at his outline or his character development, I was just adding something else. So it just evolved naturally with him.
I absolutely love it. I really do. Now, B-Love, you are considered a woman maven, a self-love and woman maven. What in the womanhood maven? Girl, what's that?
It's been so long, and that's my fault. But when I first started in 2015, 2016, I was very big on using my books to teach women about womanhood, femininity, self-love. I guess you can say, I can say when I first started in 2015, I was in a very dark place and I needed some self-love. I needed to heal myself. I actually recently tweeted this, still so funny. I was like, I put my exes in my books in the beginning of my career just to kill them off. So I was in a very dark place. And the more I taught myself self-love, the more I would put that in my books. And eventually my readers would comment on it. Every book, every review, DMing me, emailing me, talking about how they're not just reading for the entertainment, but they're actually learning how to love themselves, learning how to navigate themselves in toxic relationships, learning about God and all of this kind of stuff. And a reader dubbed me that. And when she dubbed me that, I was like, I gotta go with it. I'm not as deep in that anymore. I try not to stuff my books with a lot of deep, heavy spiritual stuff, but at the same time, that's who I am. Right. So I don't do it as much. But yeah, in the beginning of my career, it was all about self-love, all about teaching women how to love themselves and women's empowerment and all that kind of stuff. And a reader called me that, and I was like, all right, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to roll with it.
I absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Now, speaking of taking it and rolling with it, it brings us to the next segment here at the Brown Book series called Who'd You Rather? What we take heroes from your books, we pit them against each other. You let us know who you want to knock down. One night only. That's it. Yeah, we ain't trying to love nobody. We ain't trying to do none of that stuff. I often say we talking about up against the wall, letting them draws fall.
All right. I like it,
babe. Yes, girl. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if I did it, you leave a little something on the nightstand, baby. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what we talking about. All right, cool. Let's see here. First up, who'd you rather? Oh, baby, they was wrong for this one here. They wrong for this one.
Oh, wait.
Rakim. Rakim.
I thought it was gonna be easy.
Mayhem. No, it's not. Naive Cassidy. That story crazy too.
Yeah. I had to throw some salt in that game.
Yeah, you did. I loved it.
Okay, now this ain't about love in a relationship, right?
Nothing. It's just about
being Rakim.
One night, I want Rakim too.
Yeah. If it was about love, I would go with Naeem, but
Yeah, honey, because I think that's what Dion was like, girl.
Yep, that's all it was.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going right now. All right, who'd you rather? Nah, I love these. You know I love these boys. Roman
Oh,
Cage
Jesus.
or Omega Cage?
Omega. I
Omega.
gotta go with the OG.
Why Omega?
He the
He the
OG.
oldest? Yeah.
I feel like he would know more and
Oh,
be more experienced. He
okay,
the OG.
good. Look,
Yeah.
she was like, he'll know more.
I already had to think about that.
Okay. Last up. Mm.
Who came up with these?
I know they ain't shit. Aside
Ooh.
Blacker, her son.
Hassan.
Her
Wait,
son,
hold on.
girl, one ain't only. We talking about love.
Hassan.
Okay. Why her son?
Yeah. Hassan was just nasty and freaky.
Wasn't he?
All throughout his book, just for no reason. And even in the part
Better
2,
reason.
in his possession too, when they was at the Chicago hotel, him and Van, I was just like, what has gotten into you? Because he was on one.
He was on one. Now, this whole series was awesome. Tell us a little bit about this series featuring these Black brothers.
Yes.
Girl.
It's been a long time coming. I wanted to do a family saga for years, but I was scared because I was like, what if they don't read it? If they don't read the first book, they ain't gonna read the second and the third book. It's gonna be a waste of time.
We read all of it.
I can tell. Listen, I cry every time I drop one of these books because y'all be going in.
No.
But it started with Scarlett, actually. It wasn't even supposed to be about the brothers. It was about her.
It's about, yeah.
But when I developed Assad's character, I was like, okay, he gotta be the boss of all bosses for this family saga because it was that rich and that layered. So I tried to create the brothers to be mirrors for one another as far as differences is concerned. So, Assad, he's the logical one. He's balanced emotional. Hassan, he's the overly emotional one. Savant, he's the overly logical one.
Yeah.
So I pretty much just wanted to make a family of brothers along with Dijon that all readers would be able to not just enjoy and find pleasurable and entertaining, but find something relatable in their women as well. Because if the man hidden, the woman got to be 2 times as bad because readers be hard
Girl.
on these women. So I was like, okay, let me come up with what I can come up with for these readers. And it was supposed to just be a regular, like, urban romance kind of thing.
Right.
But I don't know, the Mafia, I've been watching too much The Godfather and Goodfellas and all of that kind of stuff to the point to where I was like, you know what? We just gonna write a movie and see how this play out.
And you did. I was like, okay, then it was the Black Mafia, Mayhem Mafia. I was like, what the hell? I love those Black brothers, but that whole love triangle between Rakim and Naeem was then you know what the fuck that happened to what? Okay, so I don't want to spoil nothing, but that threw me.
Who are you rooting for? Did you want her with Rakim or Naeem?
I wanted her with Rakim. Because I think I liked him. I don't know what it was about him.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like to me that if it had to be somebody that if her brother stepped wrong and she be like me and my dude, I felt like Rakim would have stepped to her brothers and been like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's try to work this thing out, but this my girl, and it is what it is. And I fight all y'all. So that's how.
Yeah, that was the energy, and that was the plan. Yes. I was going to put her with Rakim, but then Naeem came to mind. Yeah. I saw his character visual. He wasn't even in the plan. I was going to have them to betray the family, but eventually they were going to accept them with open arms, and she was going to be with Rakim. But I saw Naeem's character visual, and his whole entire life just flashed before my eyes, and I was like, I got to put him in the saga. So he kind of came in at the perfect time, and I was like, this is going to be tricky because they're going to want her with Rakim.
You already knew.
I knew.
Girl,
like, Lord, I got to make him perfect.
Yeah. Because then the whole thing with the cold, she dipped and came back. I was like, okay. Then,
Yeah. I was like, well, maybe if I bring his wife back and they see him mourn her, they'll be like, I want Naeem to have love. But it was still so many people like, well, I understand and I want him to have love, but I want her to be where I can. And I was like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna be
he
able
should
to
have kept
win.
his ass. Look, what's her name? Destiny. He should have stayed. That should have been his
Yes.
destiny. But we, we'll give you that one. I was like,
Well,
the whole
I'm
hell,
gonna
I
do
was
right.
upset. I was like, you know,
I'm gonna do right for the rest of the saga. I promise I'm
thank
gonna do
you.
right.
Okay. So we can expect more books out of this saga. Okay,
We
girl,
got 3 more, yeah.
good. Because I was
Mhm.
like, now she done brought her back now. And then she still gave it to this motherfucker.
I had to fix it. I was like, I'm gonna fix it with Naima, but I know I got some of my sleeve with this last book. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't say nothing else.
Okay. Well,
That's all I'm
when this coming out? Because I need to. What's
The next book is gonna come out March 1st, but the last book is probably gonna be June 1st because that'll be the 1-year anniversary for the first book.
right?
So I'm gonna try to have it June 1st, but it's definitely gonna be some stuff y'all not expecting.
Okay, girl, because you threw me for a loop. I was like, now I was with Be Love now I'm upset.
I got y'all.
Okay,
I'm gonna fix
okay, all right, no, let's together now. I'm hitting you up like, girl, that is not getting. We're gonna break
it. Pressure.
Absolutely love it. She's like, listen, y'all, I'm gonna make it right. We appreciate that because we need you to make it right for us. Now, Be Love, you have written over it's 110 books. Girl. So besides the overflow book that took 2 days, like how long does it normally take you to write a book?
If it's 45 to 60K, which is my sweet spot, I do books below and under and above that, but 45 to 60K is my sweet spot. And I can get that done in 4 to 7 days. If the words are flowing, I can do 20,000 words in a day. And so I had that book done in 2 days, 3 max. But if I'm taking my time and I'm just doing 10K a day, then 4 to 7 days.
I want to be you when I grow up.
Yeah. It's
yeah. I'm just gonna put it out there. I just need to be you. Because not only have you been dubbed a womanhood maven, you've also been dubbed a prolific pen pusher. I said, I write for the prolific pen pusher. I like that.
Thank you.
That's I like. She need to name that. Make another publication with that name or something. Yeah, like that is absolutely hot. So when you hear stuff like this, like how do you feel or what do you think?
I'm honored. I don't take what I do lightly. Like I'm very about my business with my books. So I'll never be like, oh, this is just my passion and all that kind of stuff. But it is my passion and I feel like it's my purpose. Right. I would do it for free if I had to, but the fact that I don't is what makes me put as much of it as I do into it. So when people enjoy my work and they call me these things, I've been called master storyteller. When I hear that, the stuff that people might think that I come up with that stuff myself, but I never do. I always call myself things that readers call me. So when I hear them call me stuff like that, it genuinely just warms my heart. It makes me feel like not just that I'm appreciated, but that my work and my gift is being seen.
Right.
So it always just puts me in my feelings. I'm emotional to begin with, but anytime readers show my work love, like that always puts me in my feelings.
It's a wonderful thing when your gift makes room for you, in the industry that you want to be in. So look at you. I'm for all that. Okay. Be love. Be love. Author's moments. What's your most urgent priority for the rest of the year?
Oh,
both in the literary world and just in everyday life.
For my career, I would say, well, can I answer like 2 parts for my career?
Definitely, girl. This is your interview. You want listen.
Well, for me, the author, my biggest priority is ending the saga as successfully as I can. For me, the publisher, my biggest priority is making sure my authors get the recognition that they deserve. I want to get to a point to where be loved don't really matter, and it's about be loved's authors. So this year we've gone back to our mentoring style where I'm doing a lot of one-on-one work with my authors because I want them on my level and beyond. Right. I want them doing 10 times better than me. So that's my biggest thing for them. Personally, I gotta start feeling like I'm living again. Like with this whole pandemic thing,
yeah,
I feel like we've all just been existing and just doing nothing. So I want to get to a point where I get to know myself and what I like and what I enjoy. So I can start doing those things proactively every day of my life because life is too short and it's too many people just dropping for us to be doing nothing with our lives. So I got to get to know Be Love as more than just the author and really just start living my life.
I absolutely love it. Love it. All right. Author's moments. And being a novelist, what did you learn a little too late?
Oh, well, it was kind of like a better late than never kind of thing, which was to write what readers want, but to make sure that I'm writing the stories that are in my heart as well. When I started my career, I was doing what was popular, but eventually I outgrew that as a person. So when you're writing about cheating men and toxic relationships and you trying to have a healthy relationship yourself and you can't because you like paranoid because you think about what your character's doing versus what your real partner doing.
You be like, baby, this is like, you just read that. Calm down.
Oh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So I had to figure out how to give readers what they want within the genres that I write in, but also do what I want, how I want. So even with like urban romance, a lot of that, they want ratchet shit. They want the cheating, the lying. Yeah. Everybody got to die. Everybody got to be fucked up. And I'm like, I don't want to do that though. Like they can be street, they can be hood, but they can be gentlemen. They can treat their women with respect. They can have integrity. Like it's real men out here that are about their life. I grew up with them. They my family. Right. So that was the biggest thing that I had to learn. It took some years and some stress and anxiety. But when I finally figured it out, I feel like that's when my career truly began to flourish. So writing what readers want and expect in a genre, but making it my own and making sure I'm doing what I really want to do at the end of the day. That was the biggest lesson for me.
I absolutely love it. Love it. Author's moments. If you could sit down and have tea with one fictional character of yours, who would it be?
Oh, that's tough. I think I would say, I think Addison. And the only reason why I say that is because I feel like with where I am in my life right now, I need a coach to help me. So I feel like she would be able to help me navigate this stage of my life that I'm in. So I would actually like to just sit down and talk to her so she could interview me and get in my head and help me figure things out.
Okay, all right, Addison it is. Love it. Author's moments. If you could sit down with your 15-year-old self, what would you tell her?
I would tell her, don't rush it. To embrace where she is and try to just be a teenager because adulthood is not what you think, honey. Like we was praying for days like our 15-year-old ones, and woo, yeah, I would tell her don't rush, just enjoy being a teenager.
Okay, listen, I'm with you on that because when you're 15, you just want to. I don't know about you, but you just be stressed out all the time. Like, what? Why are you stressed out?
What are you stressed over?
What are you stressed for? Like, you ain't paying no bills, you ain't doing nothing. You just going to school.
Exactly.
Everything was so stressful, and the world was always like, oh my God, like just coming to an end. It seems like 15 was crazy. It was very crazy. All right, cool. All right, author's moments. What would your pen name be?
Let me see. Wow, that's tough. I don't know if this is going to be me cheating or not.
Okay.
Because I do have other pen names that
Do
I've
you?
already started. Yeah, that I've already started to write in.
Okay. Please share with
Shanae
us.
Haley. Yeah, if one now my ratchet side is constant. She only got one book out. Shush, that was my husband. And then it was S.H. Aaron, which is actually Sharon, my mother's name.
Okay.
And then it's Shanae Haley. Shanae Haley, I
like
would
that.
say thank you. Just because I feel like I wrote more of myself in those books, more of what I wanted at that phase of my life. So if I had to start all over, I think I would do Shanae Haley. Plus, that's my middle name and what everybody called me in my real life every day is Shanae. So
okay. That's it's so crazy you said it because I was like, I can see you, being a Shanae Haley. So that's what's up. I absolutely love it. Look at you. Go on, honey. Yeah. Okay. Author's moments. If you can master any instrument on earth, what would it be?
I think the harp.
The harp. Girl, I'm finna hang up. The harp. Guys, we talking to B Love, Urban Street Romance, the whole hoopla. She said the harp. I thought you were
gonna say so beautiful.
The harp is beautiful. Oh my God.
Like I want to be in a room with no doors, just windows with flowers all around me, with a dress on and some heels and some red lipstick, playing a harp. With no stresses, no worries, no anxiety, just me and my heart.
That's hot. That's hot.
It.
That's how I picture myself. Every time I pop an edible, I be in the room with
you right. That's the vibe.
Yes, that's the vibe. Okay, you my kind of girl.
Every other night I be on one. I'm telling you, that's the vibe.
That's the vibe. Exactly. I absolutely love it. Okay. Author's moments. What's the one dream that you've tucked away? And being a stripper does count.
Does it?
It do.
Because that's legit what I'm about to say.
It counts.
That's it. You got it. That's it. Look, my body is on my goal list for this year. That's my dream.
I said I used to be like, I just want a pole dance, like a real pole dance for real, not just give them the act of the fool. You know what I'm saying? But like, full blown,
I legit want to be trained. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious.
Me too. I'm for real. Like I just want to. Hey, let's do it. We need to find somebody to train us.
If you do, email me.
Okay,
I will come wherever they get.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like I'll just go, even if it's like a boot camp for the weekend. Like, let's just, that would be somebody good. Should do that though. Somebody who like is like really can train people in this should just rent out, make it a whole like a woman's retreat type shit. You know what I'm saying? Go to one of them exclusive spas and just do the whole thing. Come back different. Come back different. I love it. All right, author's moments. What's something you tried really hard to like, but just couldn't? You're like, I ain't gonna like this shit. I'm trying, but hell no.
Present tense writing.
What?
Yeah. I know that's probably the most random thing, but present tense writing. Because, that's what the white authors do. And so when I first was like, I'm going to get serious with erotica. A lot of the erotica books that I was reading was present tense. He puts his hand here. He shakes this. And I was like, okay. But when I started trying to do that, couldn't do it. It was too awkward. I was like, I don't see how they do this, but I can't do that.
It someone was like you're reading a diary.
Yes, it was intrusive and very forced. I tried, but
she's like, I tried, but now
couldn't do it.
We're good on that. All right, author's moments. Name one thing that you are amazingly good at besides writing, because we know you got that.
What else? What else am I good at? I'm good at influencing people. I think I see the good and the potential in people before they even see their potential. I consider myself to be a guide, not just with my authors, but just in life in general. So I would say that I'm really good at influencing people and helping them reach their potential.
That's how, look at you.
Thank
I love it.
you.
Theme music. What's the theme song? You saw the best in me.
Thank you.
When
Yes.
everybody else did. That's what's up. Because you always, I love people like you who are like genuinely your cheerleader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, okay, let me get you together. Let's go this way. Let me show you what's over there. Let me go over there with you and let me root you on while you're over there. So
exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I like that. Look at that. All right, man.
Okay.
All right, so now we about to be a little intrusive, right?
Okay.
This is a you and hubby question.
Oh, okay.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done together?
Oh, goodness. Let me see. What is the craziest thing we've ever done together? The only reason why I have to really think about it is because between him being sick and COVID, we haven't really been doing much of anything. So what is the craziest thing? I should call him in here and ask him. He would love to answer this question.
Okay, where you at?
Sweetie Pie.
Oh, she's so sweet, Sweetie Pie. I need to start calling my husband something. I'd be like, hey, boy, come here. But no,
Sweetie Pie, would you like to be featured in this interview real quick and answer this question? Well, don't come over here in that. But the question is, what is the craziest thing we've done together?
Let's see. Craziest thing we've done together.
This is so cute.
It's so difficult. I told her between you being sick and the pandemic, we ain't really been doing a lot. I had to really think.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we technically solved a murder together.
What?
Yeah, we did.
We can use that for one of our date nights.
How y'all solved the murder together?
It was one of those date night packets. And yeah, I had to make sure I quickly added that. It wasn't no real murder.
I was about to say, listen.
He's a bounty hunter, so he does this kind of stuff in real life.
Oh, yeah, some stuff out there too. Oh, crazy.
Yeah, it ain't no joke, especially here. But yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing we've done together. I don't know what's the craziest thing we've done in a while.
You know, next we're gonna circle because when we get off, you could be like, "Oh, that shit was crazy."
I know.
We're gonna circle back on that. That's that's what we do. We be all up in. Tell your Sweetie Pie, thank you for
She said thank you for helping us. I would have let him come on the camera because he would have loved it, but he ain't got on no clothes.
Yeah, no, tell him that's for a different type of show.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Different type. But we'll we're gonna make a show just for him to come on just like that.
He would love that.
Be love.
Mm-hmm.
Dead or alive. If you were hosting a dinner party and could invite 5 people from any era, who would it be?
Bell Hooks.
Oh.
Tupac.
Oh.
Beyonce. Donna Hill.
Oh, okay.
And my mama.
Is
that 5?
Yeah, and that's
Bell
good.
Hooks. Yeah, Bell Hooks definitely at the top of my list. I think maybe like 2 years ago, I got to meet that lady.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Sure, we both do. That's what's up. Okay, that's a nice little starting 5, honey. Nice 5. Like,
Well, thank you.
Be love. This has brought us to the end of our interview.
Well,
we have one question left, but before I ask this last question, first of all, I just want to say thank you for coming on. Like, this has been a treat. I really, I love your books. I love you, girl. I'm like, okay, this is cute. I like this.
Thank you.
Can you tell everybody where they can reach you, like all your social media handles, your website, and where can they, just follow everything about Be Love and you also get your books?
Sure. On all social media, well, I say all, like I'm on everything, but on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, I'm at Author B Love. My website is www.authorblove.net. You can get my paperbacks on my website, but all of my ebooks are on Amazon. You can just search Be Love on Amazon and all that. It's going to come up. We are moving into audiobooks too. It's a very slow process, but those are going to be on, I think it's called, is it Soundwise or Soundcast? I think it's Soundwise. So I'm asking everyone to just search for Be Love Publications on Soundwise and follow us on there because that's where all of our audiobooks are going to be.
That's absolutely awesome. I love it, girl. You're doing it, honey. For you to be an independent publication, I love it. You like getting it in. And I love your authors up under you. Like I said, I love Monica. They're like, you go, Miss Love.
Thank you. Monica's my baby. She's not the first author to do what I said do, but she's the first author who consistently utilized the tools and was consistent and actually did what Be Love Publications is about, which is creating your own lane. So I love Monica. She's my everything. I love her.
Yeah, Monica is high. Absolutely love it. All right, last question. If you were writing a book about your life, what would the title be?
Okay, let's see. A title about my life. I guess it would be something like, I don't know. I should be good at this. Something about a journey that ain't never ending, that's about to be new. So maybe like the new journey, because my goal this year is, the self-awareness, personal development, all of that kind of stuff, enjoying my life. So I'm definitely going into a new phase. So it'll probably be like the new phase or the new journey or something like that.
I absolutely love it. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big Brown Book Series welcome, applause, the whole hoopla to author, award-winning bestselling author, and boss lady over at Be Love Publications, Miss B Love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And thank you for having me. I truly appreciate it.
Girl,
this is fun.
I know, right? Hold tight for me, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. All right, Brown Bookers, if you love the interview, and I know you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, we got some big things coming up. In the month of March, you'll be able to find us on Cruise Radio. That's right, Cruise Radio will be coming on at 9 o'clock right after Iris Bowling for Iris Moment. So Wednesday nights is going to be like hella crazy. You're going to check us out here at 6 o'clock, the Brown Book Series. And then, you're going to go over there and play with Iris at 8 o'clock. And then you're going to stay and play with me at 9 o'clock. That's Cruise Radio. That's going to start in the month of March. But of course, we'll be broadcasting. I mean, I'll be promoting. Y'all know how I do it. Anyway, speaking of promotion, the Raw Experience, RRAW Experience. Make sure you go to the website. You can go to brownbookseries.com and catch it from there, or you can go to rawexperience.com, RRAW-experience.com. This, I'm telling y'all, this convention is going to be absolutely awesome. Something you never seen before. How about that? And we have a special promotion coming up too. So, stay tuned and watch out for that. Anywho, it's your girl Shay Baby. Love you guys. Brown Book Series. Be safe. And I'll see y'all next week.
Open up your brown book, baby. It's for you. It's for us. The fantasies. No one can judge us. No one can judge us. This is for us. Open up your brown book, baby.